Hello guys, it's me back again. As I promised, second day, new video. It's 7 p.m. right now. By the way, today was a big holiday and overall big day in terms of like Christianity. Let me rephrase this. Today was a big event in terms of like the church and the whole idea of Christianity. This was the day when Jesus was baptized. So I first, before we start, like I want to just I don't know how this day is called. Happy this day. Yes, it's January the 19th. So I hope everyone was in the church. So today's topic of the video will be identity. Let's do this. Time to get ready. Identity. So personally, let's just begin with what I see, what I know. Basically, idea is we need to create our future identity. And me and Demetrius, if you don't know him, check out his channel, Demetrius J, please. He's one of the best guys I've ever met. So yeah, basically, idea is we need to create our future identity, and this might seem wishy-washy, but I have this here. This is basically you writing your identity. So not only the affirmations daily, some things that sort of like I don't act on emotions, I'm rational, like things like that. Like I don't do this, but I do this instead, like in present sense. This is powerful, apparently, and on this series there will be update once I finish, once I read and analyze the book Psycho-Cybernetics, because this book talks a lot about about our beliefs, how they shape them, how to create our ideal identity and all that. So yeah, let's just get straight to the point. Basically, I've been slacking a lot, I'm not gonna lie, and I've been slacking a lot in terms of I've been slacking in terms of not doing my habits, da da da. The idea is I don't have a routine, yeah, and I was like thinking, and I was like, how many times do I have to watch Hamza's this video to understand, like, oh, how to get back on track, how to get out of the route? Okay, I already know what he will say, like, start slow. By the way, for people who don't know, this will also be valuable. First idea is to stop pushing on yourself and start slow. When you haven't been meditating for like days, weeks, months, you can't just backtrack it. It's the same as you skip the gym for 7 months, then you go in thinking that you will hit a new PR or you'll hit the same weight. No, it doesn't work like this. Also, very stupid idea is if you haven't been doing the habit and then you're like, oh, I will miss it today and tomorrow I'll do double. You won't. That's the idea. You won't be able to do double, because if you can't do one, how do you even expect to do double? That's the idea. It's the same as like missing 1 day of the gym and going and saying, okay, my PR was 105 kgs, today I'll hit 110. Doesn't work like that. You miss the training. So or 120, like that doesn't work like that. So yeah, the same concept goes here. The next thing is you need to have a clear direction. Okay, we're just sitting there and you're like, oh, I want to be better, I want to be a super sigma male Adonis. No, you need to define what is success for you, and you need to define what is the successful lifestyle for you. Do you mean to meditate? Have you seen the benefits of meditation? Also, don't be a Jeffrey and don't cope. I love Hamza's references. Please, if you are not sure about the habit, do it, stick to it for a couple of weeks, see the benefits, understand how it works, how it aligns with your future, if you want this habit in your life, and then start talking. Because you can't be just sitting there and then walking, oh, meditation just works for me. Bro, you haven't even tried it in the first place to begin with. So, this will be for some new guys, for people who want to, start off or they've been in a rut. Idea is, the biggest problem I've noticed, this personally with myself, this guy. You don't see it, but I see him. This is called a bed. This is where I sleep. This guy has a lot to do with your routine. Because if you miss this guy, and if you ignore him, it's gonna be bad. Basically, the idea is you need to get your sleep schedule right. Please. I have tried it so many times. Doesn't work. If you don't have a consistent sleep schedule, it's gonna be hard. There are people. Okay, let me make this clear. Life will get in the way. You will not be able to wake up every day at the same time. Okay? Will have to wake up earlier, or will sadly wake up later, which we will want to eliminate slowly, but that's another topic. Well, not really other topic. It's this topic. So, make this clear. You need to fix your sleep schedule. That's the non-negotiable. If you want to get back old you, what I'm trying to do, old you who was grind, focus, reading, gratitude journaling, meditation, all of that. If you want to get back to this, and if you've been slacking a lot, like, boom. First of all, you need to get your sleep schedule right, okay? Without this, you won't be able to build up any consistency. Because first of all, if you don't sleep well, how do you expect in the morning, first of all, to get up out of the bed? That's the first thing. How do you expect to start doing your habits if you don't have energy? How do you expect to do anything if you feel like completely bleh? And obviously, you shouldn't listen to your feelings, and priority should be to do the thing that you need to do. But you are not at that level right now, okay? You're not at the level. You can't just get up, If you can, congrats, motivation. Let's see if you can do this long term. No, you need to build up to that. So, you sit down, you go to sleep when you need to sleep, okay? No, I need to work 1 hour or more. I need to text my girl, whatever. No, I need to finish watching this video. I need to, this book. No. Time hits, you go to bed. Next morning, you wake up early, and you do all of those things that you need to do later. Let me make this clear. Now, there has been some debate in terms of like morning routines, to do them, to not do them, and all of that. Personally, I'm also not really into that, but let's stay back on track. So, how to get out of the rut? Step 1, non-negotiable if you want to achieve any success in terms of building yourself up. Again, fix your sleep schedule. Second, decide what habits you will do, when you will do them. Plan. Okay, once you fix your sleep schedule, the reason why I'm putting sleep schedule way more important is because at least you'll wake up early, okay? Maybe you'll do some habits without having a plan. Second thing is plan. You need to have to know exactly what you do when you wake up. There's no, maybe, and yes, your brain will start to cope, and eventually it will try to mislead you and give you the idea of like, we can just not do this, let's just lie in the bed, let's just skip those habits and get back. No. If you're in the place where you're doing your morning routine right now, I'll get back to that later, do that. Write your plan in your Google Calendar, whenever, wherever, whatever. You do that. Now, when you're there, you plan out basically your day, ideally, or your morning. Wake up, brush teeth, do the bed, meditation, all of that. So fix your sleep schedule, get a plan, wake up and do. That's pretty much it. And let me make this clear. Again, as I said before, you can't just, when you've been doing this and you just fall down, you can't just backtrack here. Like, you can't just randomly /TP here. It's not Minecraft, sorry. You can't just do this. You need to start building up like this. And eventually you're here again. Yeah, why those? Well, because some days you'll miss, some days you won't. That's how it works. That's the life. And we're working on eliminating those downs as much as possible. Unnecessary downs, I should say, yeah. Because, again, suffering leads to growth either way, but if you're just slacking, well, you have to fix the problem while you're slacking. Another topic. So, don't be harsh on yourself. Incredible advice. Y'all need to know. Be harsh on yourself in terms of like, okay, no, not even, let me rephrase it. Don't be harsh on yourself. Just know that, love yourself. Basically, have respect and love yourself. No ego. Ego is the enemy. We don't want there. Just normal love to yourself. If you love yourself enough, you'll do what needs to be done. Again, don't push yourself too hard in the beginning, okay? It's good if you can do, but we don't value intensity. We value consistency, because I would much rather you do 1 minute of meditation for the rest of your life, not missing a day, than you doing random spurts of 30 minutes of meditation and then, well, you're not doing anything. That's really work. And consistency is the key, as you already know. So yeah, we're pretty much, whoa, we are 12 minutes. I think this will be half an hour video, so pretty good. We'll cover a lot of things today. So don't be harsh on yourself. I will repeat it 5 more times so you can get it into your mind. Don't be harsh on yourself. Start slowly. If you haven't been doing the habit long enough, start slowly. We wake up, do your bed. If you're on that type of routine, brush your teeth, you meditate for 5 minutes, for 3 minutes, for 2 minutes, for 1 minute, instead of doing 15-minute session when you've been slacking. You stretch, you pray, you do all of those things as much as needed. Do not overdo, because if you overdo, guess what? Then you're gonna bump. Yes, so now that's so fix your sleep schedule, get the plan of what you're gonna do in day. Don't be too fast to fail. Consistency over intensity, especially in the beginning. And yeah, discipline. That's basically all you need to do to get out of the rut. If you want it enough, you'll do it. Just discipline, fix your sleep schedule, all of those things that I said. Now, let's get to idea of like, do you really want morning routine? Especially if you're someone who has a business and or is starting to build it up right now. Alex spoke about this. For example, Alex Hormozi said that there's no point in doing a morning routine once you wake up. Sorry, there's no point of like, get this, please, like, get this right. I'm not saying, oh, don't do morning routine. The person oh, my bad. Let's test your dopamine receptors. Sweet. Let's make this clear. The person who is already here, for example, let's say you're here and this is the successful millionaire, entrepreneur, incredible guy, hustler. This is basically where you want to get, for example. This is the guy you want to be like. This is where you are. He does all of the. He wakes up, does his routine that most guys even don't, but yes. So he wakes up, does his routine, all of that. And when he makes the content, you listen to him. Now, get this clear. If you're here and the guy's here, don't listen to him giving you advice. Unless he's directly giving it to you like beginner version to you. Because most of the guys get successful. I'm gonna quote Alex on that. Not a quote, but I'm just gonna repeat his words. Most guys get successful. Forget how they got successful. Now they have routines. And they do those routines. And they think that those routines get them to this success. But in actuality, it was this, not this. Not the routine, it was this. So ideally, you listen to guys who are building up as well with you. Or the guy is teaching you how he built it up. Now, let's make this clear. Idea of morning routine in the morning, especially recovery types of morning routines, are bad. Because if you wake up in the morning and you start meditation, gratitude journaling, all of this beautiful stuff. First of all, if your morning routine takes 3 hours, or something in between those lines, you don't need it. You need it maybe if you want to. You can utilize it and use it once you are there up in the sky of like being serious already and being like high level of success. But when you're here, you don't need all of those fancy routines, okay? You need to get successful and to get the money first. Money maxing, health maxing, lifestyle maxing, all of that. Personality maxing, knowledge maxing, child prep, family maxing. That's personally my blueprint. So maybe it matches with you. I don't know. Now, let me make this clear. When you wake up, idea is you should be rested. You shouldn't do it. So you should be recovered. You should not be do. So after the recovery, what most people do? Work. Because that's logical thing, and this is what leads you to success. With morning routines, especially the 3-hour ones and the big ones, some of them, mostly, lead to this. So sleep, recovery, you wake up, recovery. And then you have this big chunk of 8 hours plus 3 hours, for example. Do the math, you get like 11. So 11 hours of your day is already gone. So you have this. You have a gym session here. Let's say it takes you an hour and a half. You have here your work, you're working too. And then you have like at the end, you have again all of those routines to get back to sleep. So in the whole day, you have like 2 hours of work and other hours of learning and sleeping. Basically recovering, because they're doing again the same things, right? Now, I don't have anything against men having good mental health. I'm only yes agreeing to that, but idea is at this stage of life when you're trying to get successful, you wake up recovered. Your sleep should be good enough, so when you wake up, you're recovered. Okay, let's get this clear. Recovered. Work. Recovery. Pre-recovery and recover already in terms of sleep. So, instead of doing all of your habits in the morning, you wake up in the morning, you do necessary ones. For example, can prayer be counted as a habit? Well, yes, it is a habit, but different thing. But yeah, you pray. You pray. For example, cold shower, which is incredible in the morning to help you wake up. You do your bed. You don't want to be a dirty pig. You're bad. You brush your teeth. Maybe meditate. I wouldn't do anything crazy before getting into the workflow. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Then you start preparation for work, getting your environment there so you can like focus and work, and then you start working and being in the flow and doing all of those things, because you wake up, your peak of everything, your focus is here. Actually, so if you want to be in flow, some of the studies have shown, and a lot of guys are speaking about this right now, ideal is you wake up and you start working immediately, which is best. So 15 minutes of meditation, 10 minutes of doing your bed, hygiene, 5 minutes, okay, maybe 10 minutes, so half an hour. Bro, no, that's still a lot. Cold shower, yeah, plus cold shower, so 10 minutes, let's say a bit less, so half an hour, maybe even less, depend. I don't think making your bed takes like 10 minutes, I over exaggerated, so let's say 20 minutes, and then you're right. If you're learning right now and growing, you do this. But if you're in terms of like working on your SMMA agency, you're in sales, you have your business, you're in content creation like me, you do that. That's the idea. Then you can start after the work of 4 hours or whatever, how long you will be working. Then you can have you basically have a gym, so you fully like lose your use your energy, should I say, use your energy, and then at this time block you have left here like 6 hours, maybe less, like let's say 4 hours. You do all of your life good thingies, okay? You do all of your these like gratitude journaling, meditation, all of these beautiful habits, so you're relaxed, you've done your habits, good, you're on grind, and then you go to sleep. Obviously, this is what is ideal, this is what you should do. Everyone will have different habits in the morning, what helps them to wake up and get to the work state. Personally, you have to just stick to the idea of like, when you wake up, you should already be recovered, your sleep should be at least at that level that you sleep, okay? At least you stay in bed at least 9 hours, let's say 8 hours, which is too low, because out of these 8 hours you're getting like, do the math, 6 hours of sleep or 7 hours of sleep, which is all less. So yeah, basically you have a nice sleep, you wake up, get ready in a sense, and then grind. That's the idea of the routines and all of that. Now, main idea of like getting back to the beliefs, identity and all of that. Obviously, I have some basic knowledge. I think you know most of this stuff. Like, don't lie to yourself as well. You know most of this stuff. I'll have to. I'll finish my psycho-cybernetics. Yeah, maybe as well some ultra learning on top. Basically all of those books. Then I'll most likely do the second version of this, speaking about identity much detailed with script and all that. Please, I hope I do, because I will. I need to finish that book because it's good. Yeah, and yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to give to you right now. I talked a lot, to be honest. I repeated my words a lot as well. Yeah. So, by the way, if you don't mind, I don't ask you for subscribing. Don't do it if you don't like the content. I don't ask you for like. Just comment. Critique me. I'll be happy. Yes, just to see if like how well I'm speaking, how does the framework look, if I'm doing too much of my hands movements. But if you say this, I won't care, because I'll continue doing my hand movements. Okay, this looks cringe. Okay, let's show. Take pose. Yeah, raw and cut, vibing type of videos. It's just right now. Yeah, this is my second video. I have 48 more to go. Actually, I'm excited to see how good I will be after those 48 videos. Yeah, my speaking should be improved a lot. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and we've covered most of the things. Yeah, I won't be speaking about identity and forming and a lot and the levels of thinking and getting into this stuff, because I know only most of the surface level of surface level, some defect, couple, and that's but I want to do the full idea of I know it fully, let's say. So yeah, I won't be speaking anymore. I won't be taking your time. Thank you for sticking here with me for 25 minutes and 53 seconds, actually. So yeah, I spoke a lot, and it was a pretty long video. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed talking to you, but probably I was I'm not gonna lie, before I get into the video, you can't even see how I started warming up, start talking badly in the beginning, and then starting to warm up and talk better. Before the video, I wasn't really prepared. I didn't know what I wanted to do about. So yeah, this is without script. So yeah, the next time I need to think of better things to talk about and to focus on, because long videos are good, but nah, I don't want to waste anyone's time. It's directly, yeah. So you can. I think it's bad to say it right now, but you can watch the video in 2x if you want. And with that, I'll be going. So it was nice talking to you. Really appreciate it. Thank you for sticking here and listening to me talking. Maybe I gave you some good insights. Maybe I gave you some knowledge. I'll be very happy if I did. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And thank you. And again, see ya. See ya in the next video. Yeah. Well, actually, yeah. So pretty much see you tomorrow.